In this lecture, we're going to be looking at how acronyms can help you remember information more easily. We've all encountered acronyms: FBI, NASA, the man from U.N.C.L.E. You probably hear heaps of acronyms every single day in one form or another. An acronym is simply a way to turn a long description or phrase into a single word by taking the first letter of each word in the phrase. So, FBI would be short for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Notice that the word "of" is not featured in the acronym. This is common practice, but sometimes if the acronym needs the extra letter to make sense, a word like "of" may be included. Sometimes an organisation will choose a word first and then try to come up with a word that matches it, a so-called backronym. When it comes to memory, acronyms are a frontline defence against forgetting a set of related concepts. If you had mathematics in school, and most of us have, you'll remember that there is a certain order in which you must do arithmetic calculations. It's likely that you were taught BODMAS or a variant of it. BODMAS sound like a funny little word, but actually it stands for brackets, orders, divisions, multiplications, addition and subtraction. If all you remember is BODMAS, you can always figure out the correct order of calculation, even if you have done no maths in years. Luckily, there are already many pre-made acronyms for common sets of things that people have trouble remembering. Let's now have a look at some useful examples. NEWS, which stands for North, East, West and South, and these are the points of the compass in their order. PEN, which is proton, electron and neutron. These are the parts of the atom. STAB, which is soprano, tenor, alto and bass, the four voices of a quartet. As you can see, acronyms can really help you to remember fairly complex sets of facts in a fairly easy way. The hardest part of working with an acronym is not memorising them, but creating memorable ones in the first place. That's why it's a good idea to first see if someone has come up with a good acronym for what you're trying to learn. For example, in fields like engineering or medicine, there are heaps of pre-existing acronyms for all of the toughest memory challenges in those areas. The internet is your friend, and your first stop should be a search engine to make sure that you're not reinventing the wheel. If you cannot find a pre-made acronym for your needs, then sit down and try to come up with a good one. Who knows, perhaps you will come up with the next BODMAS used in schools, colleges and the world over.